kidding.
I feel
Ryan
so
McCarthy
cramped. I feel so cramped in this space.
I found you. The
Man, shut up.
international Irish Italiano supervillain,
Oh.
Espresso McCarthy.
Or as my dad commented, the Dutch Irish.
The Dutch Irish.
Yes, the Dutch.
Because I'm not Italian. I'm Italian by association only. Both my sister-in-laws are
Nice.
Italian, so I'm only by association.
You know what? When Ryan sent that in a chat to me, I had to go to a break immediately because I fell out laughing when he said that.
You won't get away this time.
Oh, dear God.
You realize the next time we have McCarthy on, this is a full hour. Y'all know this.
Oh, dear Lord.
Because everybody's alter ego is going to come out.
Oh, my God.
All right. Ryan, what you got for us?
Is that Troy in the background?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh my goodness, so much to talk about. Actually, I'm gonna need the super producer to push a certain button again.
Oh
no!
What?
I'll take care of this.
I got it.
Go for it.
You got to be shitting me.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronsexual Confessions.
How did it happen to you?
This ought to be good.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. It's not Wednesday. I know. And Blake, as many as we want. So you just listen, okay?
Blake, you're a Joel Embiid fan.
Blake
You have no
loves
room
Joel
to talk.
Embiid, for God's sake. So what does that say?
Softer than Charmin.
No, James Harden.
Well, James Harden looks like Sherman. Okay, he does plushy too. Only if he doesn't want to play where he wants to. Only if he does,
Quit.
Want to
I
play.
was taking a drink of water. Quit. Dang it.
He dresses like the Michelin Man for teams he doesn't want to play for anymore.
Oh,
anyway,
this is true. And he's done it for every team he's played for.
Anyway,
Oops.
Yeah, and then he loses that. Then he drops that weight like a UFC fighter as soon as he gets traded or goes somewhere else. By the way, FYI, congratulations to CJ Mosley. He announced his retirement. First off, announced his retirement from the NFL. Was battling some injuries last season. I think after getting released from the Jets, I think he just said, "You know what? Father time caught up. So it's time to leave." But CJ Mosley, great career at Alabama.
Yep.
With the Ravens and for a short period of time with the Jets. But I wish him all the best. But speaking of Father Time, Dalton Knecht said to TMZ Sports, commenting on how long LeBron James could play, and he said, and I quote,
"Oh no,
LeBron said he could play another 5-10 years." Close quote.
I was gonna say I had those buttons ready for you.
Do it again.
No, I'm not gonna cuss. Anyway, sorry. Dalton
I'm talking about this button.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Quote.
All right. Dalton Knecht said, quote, LeBron said he could play another 5-10 years.
Close quote. Before we continue, our sponsor.
This moment of Bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic Bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KAY. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
Go.
Athletes know when it's time to quit.
Yes, we do.
Father Time is undefeated.
Yes.
It catches up to everyone. It caught up to Michael Jordan. Who I consider the greatest basketball player that ever lived. It caught up to Magic Johnson.
It caught up to Magic.
Caught up to Larry Bird. caught up to Kareem, caught up to Isaiah Thomas, caught up to Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman,
Joe Dumars,
Kobe,
Brad Nance, Kobe Bryant. It caught up to everyone. I'm sorry. Look, I know LeBron's trying to take a page out of Tom Brady's book because he played until he was 45 years old. And even Tom Brady recognized when Father Time was catching up to him.
and
Every
moved to the booth and is spreading his knowledge.
Every athlete knows when Father Time catches up to them because eventually Father Time catches up to everybody in every sport, whether it be basketball, football, hockey, car racing, golf.
Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Patrick Roy.
There were several times. Actually, there were several times Father Time tried to catch Mario Lemieux. Mario Lemieux just stiff-armed him to hell. And
Mario
went towards the run.
Lemieux checked him in the boards.
Yep. And then scored a goal.
Yep.
But I understand Dalton Knecht. He's a younger guy. And young guys all think they're invincible at some point in their lives, myself included. I'm pretty sure everybody in the panel has also thought at one point or another in their 20s or late teens, early 20s, I'm invincible. I can do whatever I want.
I'm in my 50s, and the only reason I feel invincible is because I kicked cancer in the ass.
That was my high school playing days. I paid for it.
Yeah, everybody pays for it eventually. I got a broken. I had a broken finger. This index finger, this ring finger right here. Yeah, arthritis. I broke it. I broke it several times, and arthritis is starting to catch in because late 40s, ladies and gentlemen. Got a wonky knee, got a wonky ankle. Father Time catches up with you.
Everything on me is wonky, especially my head, because I took a couple of concussions, one via hockey and one via baseball.
I've heard those stories.
I've got a few to trade in my baseball days, but carry on.
So I'm carrying. Yeah. So Dalton, you're a young guy. I understand. You want everybody to play forever. You want to stay on that Lakers team forever because LeBron's playing that team. But LeBron,
go away.
Eventually he's gonna have to let go of the game. You're gonna have to let go of that ghost he's been chasing since 2003.
He's chasing the ghost. And
sometimes it's just time to call it quits. And yes, it's on his turn. And yes, it's on his terms. To be fair, it's on his terms. I'm not going to tell him what to do. He's a grown man. He can make his own decision. But to Dalton, sir, kid, it's going to happen to you too. It's going to happen by the time because it's going to catch up with you too. So, and I know you're his teammate. You want him to stay as long as possible. Everybody. So that's my LeBron confession. That's my confessional. I'm gonna get out of the booth and goof off from here on from the rest of the segment.
Oh, my son goofing off is a good idea, son.
Thanks, Father McGregor.
Father O'Shaughnessy, you fucking nut job.
Hey, you sound Scottish, not Irish. All right, I'm out of here.
I've done both. Get out of our face, you thirsty bitches. I'll say it for you.
Thank you.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of the Bronsexual Confessions.
Why?
That heartbeat hits different in your headphones.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
Damn you, Cole Johnson, for creating this.
Yeah.
Why do we do all this goofing off?
Why?
Because, yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen.
Till you retire. Amen.
Amen. And why? And let's get into football. Why are the Pittsburgh Steelers in the hell that they're in? Because yes, Aaron, it is you.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Even with the new helmet, he hates.
I knew that was coming.
It's. Listen, Shane spoke it. I graphatized it.
Again. This is what I do.
Videoize it, I should say.
This is just what I do. I mean, it could always be worse when it comes down to things at the end of the day.
Oh,
It could be this mustard-eating idiot.
I'm not going to say it.
Get that ranch.
My wife's sleeping.
Wait. Hold up. You're not going to say it, but I think we've got something for that. Where'd it go? Oh, here. Yes, we actually now have the sound for that.
Shout out, Lil Jon.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And while I'm being goofy, the Baltimore Ravens are going to fail this year.
Am I going to be? Does that make me Mickey?
Because yes, Lamar.
Or Pooh? Or Winnie the Pooh?
And why are the Chicago Bears going to go winless this year?
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Why are the Chicago Bears going to go winless this year? I'm totally joking as I go along here. Because they have mortgaged, risked, doubled down, and threw away their entire future. Say it, fellas. For
Caleb Williams.
And Caleb Williams. There go my wheels.
Curveball.
That was a knuckle ball. What the hell are you talking about?
That's why I'm the super villain.
That was a knuckle
ball from the super villain.
That's right.
Super villain is causing chaos again. See?
That's right.
But see, I agree with him though.
Yeah.
Caleb would.
Well, again,
all right, I'm going to say it in a fashion.
Get him a line, and he'll do all right. Otherwise, he's going to be running around and
for his life.
He's going for his life, like they did with Justin Fields.
And then by the end of the season, he's going to be sacked 127 times.
Then I'm going to say it the way.
A parlay. Ooh, here's a parlay for you guys. Here's a parlay.
Talk to me.
Brought to you by Wanna Parlay, FYI.
I need to get Ryan. McCarthy. I need to get you those reads also. Everybody's got to get the reads from me, and I have them ready. All right, talk. What we got?
Who throws more touchdown passes this year, Justin Fields or Caleb Williams?
Tie. They throw 6 apiece with 20 interceptions.
We talked about this last time, Snowman. We talked
I
about
know
Justin Fields not getting coached up. And now he's a running game.
And he ain't going to get coached up here. And he ain't going to get coached up here either. I'm sorry. Aaron Glenn's a defensive guy. I love you, Aaron Glenn, but Justin Fields needs, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Justin Fields needs a coach. And in the entirety of his NFL career, and I have nothing against Aaron Glenn. Saw him as a player, saw him as a coach. Dynamite defensive player. But hear me out. Justin Fields needs a coaching mind.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Snowman
here.
And I hope he has it with the quarterback coaches. Who
the heck is the quarterback's coach for the Jets?
Please hold real-time research loading.
All right.
Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, that was Snowman's soul you saw leaving and talking about Justin Fields.
No, my soul is fine. My soul is fine.
Are we sure about that?
I'll do a parlay. Wait, what? What I missed? What'd you say, Shane?
I said, are we sure about that?
No.
Okay.
No.
So here are his coaches. Our offensive coordinator Tanner Engstrand was the quarterback I think he was the passing game coordinator in Detroit. And quarterback's coach is Charles London.
You're fired.
I've never heard of him before. I've never heard of him, honestly.
Repeating what I said before.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
the season hasn't even started and Snowman's choosing violence.
Aaron Glenn is safe. As for every other coach on that roster,
you're fired.
I thought you would have gone for this one. I thought you would have gone for this button, actually.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
I thought you would have gone for that one.
I thought about it. But let's just Ryan, do not sock me in the nose for this. But since 2011, there's been a litany of Jets coaches, whether head or coordinator, that has been told
you're fired.
You don't have to tell me twice. I know.
And these aren't going to be
suffered. I've suffered.
I know you
through
have.
I've suffered through these 15
Y'all,
seasons.
Listen,
I know.
The last great
know.
and the Rex Ryan seasons where he took him to the AFC Championship, not included. The last great season for the Jets was 1986 when they won the division title.
Nope. 1998. No. 1998.
I don't count that.
So they won, what?
Look.
They went to the AFC Championship that season.
Will you let me finish?
Fine, finish.
First of all, y'all got lucky. That was pure. I'm messing with him, folks. That was pure unadulterated luck. And your luck ran out when you got to the Mile High City and Terrell Davis ran over your ass in 30 minutes.
My mom and my dad are gonna have a fit watching that. They're like, what happened to Snowman? He turned to the dark side. I'm like, Mom, he's always been on the dark side, okay?
Right.
Just look at it. Just look at him.
Yeah, well, that's one of the first jokes my wife's ever made with me, okay? And yes, folks, Jody and I make those jokes about each other all the time, so and we ain't tripping. Neither should you. But seriously, 1998, you faced Jacksonville for Christ's sakes.
In the divisional, because they won the AFC East.
I'll repeat my impending question.
They were on a hot streak. They were on.
Did you really expect Jacksonville to win coming to cold ass New Jersey?
It was close. It was close. It was a close game. And they won, and the Jets were the better team that day.
Okay. Then you went to Denver and got mauled by Terrell Davis.
In the second half. They were actually up at halftime.
They were up at halftime, and then Denver woke up. John Elway woke up. Terrell Davis woke up and said, enough is enough. We're tired of playing with you.
Yeah.
And I believe it was the big tuna who was the coach of the Jets at the time.
Yes, he was the coach. He was, yes.
Bill Parcells. I love Bill Parcells.
Me too.
Absolutely adore Bill Parcells.
Yep.
But Bill Parcells should have retired a Giant.
Yeah.
I know. Which explains his soft tenure in Dallas when you had Tony Romo as your quarterback, for God's sakes. What does that tell you?
Or the fact we had him in New England with Drew Bledsoe.
But see, Drew Bledsoe was a project becoming a quarterback. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay? He was trying to save a quarterback by the name of Vinny Testaverde. And the last great game for Vinny Testaverde, they're coming for me, I know. The last great game for Vinny Testaverde was the Midnight Miracle in 2000 against the Miami Dolphins when the Jets somehow or another, don't ask me how, under Al Groh of all coaches, scored 30 points in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Yeah.
I was up late watching that game, listening to the call from, let me see, who did the Monday night call? From Joel Myers, who did it for Westwood One. Howard David was the voice of the Jets at the time. And now you want to, here I go tying it up again. You want to play a parlay of who throws more touchdowns, Caleb Williams or Justin Fields? Neither of them. You can't make a parlay like that because they're two sorry-ass quarterbacks.
Well, tough noogies, I'm going to make it anyway.
Go for it.
I hate to tell you, but those sirens are coming for the supervillain on that one.
Okay.
No, they're not.
I don't care. Anyway, I know how Victor feels getting kicked in the ribs.
See?
Yeah, and here comes the ambulance to make sure you end up getting treated right.
All because I playfully mentioned a parlay of two quarterbacks, all right?
No.
And Blake, you're going to get it for that comment, the Pat Mahomes being the
That's
GOAT.
just a bare minute from I have been spoiled by the GOAT. Pat ain't the GOAT yet. Listen, Blake, I hate to inform you of this, but Patrick Mahomes is not the GOAT yet. All right? And I know Shane's going to send the sirens for me with my next sentence. You got to do a lot more to get to Montana's level.
True.
I'm surprised Shane didn't come after me.
I mean, look at what Brady had to do to get on Montana's level, and he's still barely underneath him. Like we've said,
and
one and 1A.
Yep, and that's a great thing. Whenever Shane and I have that argument, it ain't an argument because we both agree 1 and 1A. It just depends on the day and who's leading the argument. As far as the Jets go, look, I want to trust the Jets this season.
Here we go.
I want to trust the Jets this season, and I want Ryan McCarthy to hand me some receipts. But unfortunately, the way I'm looking at it, that receipt book's going to be empty.
Well, the coach who mentioned the receipts is now gone, so he went back to your back to your neck of the woods. So
Okay, good.
No more receipts. No more receipts. I'm done with the receipts.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not.
Yes,
I know you. You have that green ass notebook waiting for me. I know you.
See, fortunately,
I know you.
Blake will
Hell,
forever get kicked.
Victor said 2 years ago that he was going to hand me some receipts until he popped on a live stream of mine and went, "Is it over yet?"
Can you leave me alone, please?
No, you've been my friend for 25 years. I'm going to pick on you.
I mean, it could always be worse.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
Now, I didn't push that button.
I hate it here.
No, you don't. You're having too much fun.
I was thinking the same thing.
has no controls.
Let's get real for just a second.
Damn it, do we have to?
Unfortunately, yes.
Damn it.
Okay, seconds over.
Not predetermined?
Mm-mm.
Oh, God.
How do you think Justin Fields will do this year? Seriously.
Realistically?
Wait a minute. You know what I should have had?
Look,
just a minute.
You dropped that on me like
Just
really
a minute. Just a minute. Let's allow Ryan a little time to think about this.
Please.
And Blake, shut up. Blake, shut up. Do not give the Mormon Republic any ideas, please.
He doesn't have to give them any ideas, Vic. You know that. They've already got the ideas.
I mean, look at who the commissioner of the Moronic Republic is, for crying out loud.
Gerald Jack Daniels.
Yep.
Now, back to our question. How
Realistic.
good will the Jets and Justin Fields be this year?
I think it'll be okay as long as they can trust it, as long as the running game gets going. If the running game gets going, then it'll help him out. Because that's what happened in 2009 and 2010.
They had a running game.
Mark Sanchez couldn't be he could be trusted. He was still he was a rookie quarterback in 2009, second year in 2010. And then for some reason, they just let him have the keys to the offense in 2011. We know what happened from there.
And yeah, we know the end of that story.
He was helped by a ground and pound rushing attack of Thomas Jones, Sean Green. You've got Breece Hall, and who Nathaniel Hackett couldn't figure out that he can catch out of the backfield until week 6 of last year.
Yep.
And you've got Braylon Allen.
Hackett.
Stupid Nathaniel Hackett. God, better not
Stupid
show
idiot.
face in New York anytime soon. Anywho, but he's got a two-headed rushing attack with Braylon Allen and Breece Hall. I think he'll be okay, honestly. But here's the thing with the contract: it's a 2-year contract with a 1 season, with a 1 year out. So if they don't feel like he helped the club at all this year in 2025, they don't have to exercise that option. You can be free to go to, I don't know, the IFL or the CFL, or
don't put him in the CFL. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's like putting Johnny Manziel in the CFL, for God's sakes, and we know how that story turned out.
Oh, my poor Alouettes, man. They got it.
I feel for you, Alouettes. Now I am now a supporter of the Alouettes because y'all had to deal with supposedly Johnny Football.
Yeah,
I saw the massacres. I saw the indecision.
I watched the first game, and he just looked out of his league.
He was.
It could always be worse. You could always have the clown as in the CFL if he doesn't go to jail.
Oh dear God!
No, keep him away. Keep him away. He probably won't be allowed in the country anyway if he has that charge come up on himself.
Stupid.
He won't be allowed in the country.
You big dummy.
No, he's one of a big dummy. He's trying to be the real Joker.
There he is.
Did you guys talk about? Did you guys talk about Sophie Cunningham yet?
No, it's all yours.
All right. I saw some rage bait online.
Oh no!
Courtesy of Outkick. I read an article this morning. Apparently, somebody is running a petition on Change.org to have Sophie Cunningham booted out of the WNBA because she defended Caitlin Clark.
For defending?
Whoa! Time. Because of what?
Because she stood up for Caitlin Clark. Get in the button. Get in the button. Get him, Snowman. Get him.
Hank! Better yet.
Oh dear God.
Here it comes.
There is a petition on change.org, as we have been informed, to get Sophie Cunningham booted out of the league. Am I understanding this correctly?
That's according to Outkick, yes.
According to Outkick. First of all, consider the source. Second of all, who's the asshole that would organize a petition like that? Okay?
Where?
Matter of fact,
precisely who are they talking about? An a-hole.
Go.
An a-hole. That's who. Here it is.
Where's that Cole Johnson button that you have, Snowman?
Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know,
in the absolute is this.
I hate to tell you guys something.
A damn petition for Sophie Cunningham to get booted out of the league when they should have never drafted Angel Reese in the first place. Are you kidding me?
I
can't play basketball.
I hate to tell you, but the petition is real, and there's almost 200 people who have signed it.
It's real.
At least two.
Allow me to read the petition and
go ahead.
Okay, this is from a user called The Crown.
The Crown.
Right.
The Crown.
Crown King. User Crown King nothing. Shout Metallica. It says.
And Victor for putting that damn song in my head.
Yes,
I got you. It says.
Quote.
The issue. Sophie Cunningham's repeated displays of unsportsmanlike conduct during games against the Connecticut Sun have reached a point where decisive action is necessary. Cunningham has been involved in numerous incidents that have not only compromised the safety of other players, but also tarnished the reputation of the NBA as a league that prides itself on integrity and fair play.
Whoa. Read that again.
I'm looking for this.
I have this entire.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you guys.
Please do.
Yeah,
I've got it right in front of me.
Put it in the back chat for me. I want to take a look at this.
All right.
I got it right here, boss man. Just give me a split second.
Let me continue because it goes on.
Please.
The WNBA has always been a beacon of sportsmanship and empowerment, showcasing the talents of incredible athletes.
Stop. Quick prayers for our good friend Jeffrey. His brother passed away on Monday. So for Jeffrey, this one's for you, especially prayers from all of us to you and your family.
Yes,
all of us prayers for you and your family.
Is that coming in through my
I have it here in front of me.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yep.
It's yours, Ryan. Take it.
All right. However, players must adhere to a code of conduct that ensures fairness and respect on the court. Sophie Cunningham's aggressive and malicious actions have violated these principles, diminishing the spirit of competition and setting a poor example for aspiring young athletes. Incidents of note include Cunningham's on-court aggressions that have led to physical altercations, injury to fellow athletes, and disruption of games.
This is real.
Impacting both teams' performances and the overall enjoyment of fans. Her behavior not only affects immediate players, but also threatens the league's standing in the sporting community and its image as a promoter of positive, inspiring athletics. We urge the WNBA to hold its standards and take firm action against players who repeatedly demonstrate disrespect and aggression towards others. Removing Sophie Cunningham from the league would send a strong message that the WNBA does not tolerate violence or intimidation, ensuring that the court remains a place for celebration, skill, and unity rather than conflict. Stand with us in calling for change to preserve the essence of what WNBA basketball truly represents. Sign this petition to demand Sophie Cunningham's removal from the league and help maintain the WNBA as a shining example of professionalism and respect in sports. Close quote.
Who in the blue hell wrote this bullshit?
Commish.
Who in the violet, blue, yellow-bellied, red-blooded hell wrote this kind of debauchery? That they want a petition to get Sophie Cunningham out of the league when you should get Marina Mabry out of the league. Y'all want to go there? I go there. Marina Mabry should have been suspended. Old Snowman said it earlier this morning, and I agree. Marina Mabry should have been kicked out and suspended for a couple games. So y'all want to have a petition to stop Sophie Cunningham's supposed violence, and you won't stop the violence against Caitlin Clark. What is wrong with this picture?
Everything.
Hella.
What is wrong? What is hella wrong with this picture, you stupid souls? Writing a petition for Sophie Cunningham, who was doing what she's supposed to do, and yet nobody else in the league, and more importantly on her team, won't stand up for Caitlin Clark when she gets raked across the face, punched in the gut, and bodied to the ground by a player that should not even be playing the next couple of games. Who the hell wrote this debauchery? You want a petition? I'll give you a petition. I petition for Kathy Engelbert to have her removed as commissioner of the league and me come in as a commissioner of the league. I'll kick everybody's out that don't belong there. And Angel Reese, that includes you. Of course, I'm kidding as I say that. But at the same time, I'll make sure order is restored. You want to kick Sophie Cunningham out the league because she defended her teammate? That's some bullshit. And you won't defend Caitlin Clark in the process, Kathy Engelbert, you stupid. And that's bullshit.
What the hell is wrong with people?
This thing's real.
It's
real.
What in the
real.
absolute blue hell is wrong with people?
This thing's real. I can't believe it.
She stands up for a teammate and people are petitioning for her to get tossed. I'm sorry, but what in the hell, man?
I know you guys said consider the source because it's Outkick and they're kind of clickbaity, but this was I had to look for myself
real.
and
This was totally real. And we got somebody that's going to come in and
oh
yeah,
she's already in the chat. She's already in the chat.
She is.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I'll let her cook because she's more privy to the situation.
She needs to.
But
Allie,
I just want to point that. I just want to point that out.
Thank you, sir. And part of that rant was playful, but part of it was not. I'll let you guess which part was which. But y'all know I mess around everybody. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate you coming.
Thanks, gents.